Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Show here on the Gray Main Gaming channel. My name, of course, is Gray. Such a pleasure to have you hanging out with me this morning, this Saturday morning. Good Saturday morning. The weekend has begun, and it has started today without rain. It's raining here in Dreamlight Valley right now, and it was raining in the Northeast, at least where I live. Yesterday, just torrential rain all day long. You could not catch a break if you wanted to go out and do something outdoors. I had a plan to go out and do some shooting for some video for the Lego channel out in my workshop, and it was so dark and rainy, and I couldn't carry the equipment out and stuff that I needed because it would have gotten wet. So I said, well, I'll have to do that another day because it rained that much. Oh, you know what? I prefer snow. Honestly, I prefer snow. If it was snowing out, it would have been a beautiful day. It would have been, probably 3 feet of snow by the time all is said and done. But regardless, I do not like rain. I really don't like hot weather. It's just, I'm not a summer person. Are you guys summer people? What's your favorite season? I mean, we asked yesterday what people's favorite TV show was. But today I'm going to ask you, what's your favorite season and why? Why do you enjoy the season that you choose? I mean, everyone has a preference, I'm sure. I've never met a person that has said, I like all of them equally. I mean, yes, we can enjoy, at least here in the Northeast, we can say, I live here because I enjoy all 4 seasons. I'm not one of those people. I enjoy all 3 seasons, and then when, around summertime, I tolerate it. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some aspects of summer that I truly love. I remember as a kid, going out and playing softball and hanging out with my friends and, that kind of thing. And I still do some of that, but as I've gotten older. But it's just, summer was, I guess it's a lot more important when you're in school because it's like, oh, we have school vacation and we don't have to go to school now. But once you get, there's that creepy dude. Once you get past that whole thing, it's like I prefer like autumn. I prefer winter. So, and that's where my mindset is with it. I don't like hot weather. I don't like bugs. Look at this. We got a little present. We got coins. Useless to me, I say. So what's your favorite season? I know some people live in the areas like, the hot areas that only have like, 3 seasons, hotter and hottest. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what people, what they say about that. We don't have any gaming news. I do have a little bit of gaming news. I'm getting ready to do some Nintendo games. Really looking forward to Pikmin 4, which will be out in about, what's today? Today's the 8th, so about 10 days, 10 or 11 days, 12, 13, under 2 weeks. So I'm going to be doing, because I wanted to do more Nintendo. I feel I don't hit like enough Nintendo games, and I really don't have a lot that's going on for games right now. I've got Cyberpunk, but, it gets like 8 views. It's really not. It's not one of those games that people enjoy watching. So, I'm not going to, just play through it because, it's just not worth the, the time to put into it, I think. I might still play it, but it's got a lot that I really don't like on the channel. It's got a lot of swearing and a lot of cursing. I like the gameplay. I like the way it looks. Absolutely love the style of it. The inner city, the cyberpunk look. I just absolutely love the style of that game. But I don't know. I'd rather do something more enjoyable. So I might do some Mario, like a Mario game. What is it? The Mario Sparks of Hope, which I have and I haven't played through. And then definitely going to be playing Pikmin 4, which I absolutely love those games. They're fun. They're interesting. Oh, I don't want to hear that dude's voice, man. Don't want to hear it. I'm going to go over here because I don't want to run into him. I wish I could get rid of him in this game. I'm sorry, but I know you guys, some of you people really enjoy him, but him or her, depending on who you have, but I do not enjoy that person. It just creeps me out every time he comes around. I'm gonna go up to Scrooge's that because that's where we're gonna end up anyway. So that's about all for news today. Nothing else that is going on. Nothing in Speedstorm. Nothing in Dreamlight Valley. Of course, we're still waiting for the update to come in another month. We're passing time, trying to get things done, which there really isn't a lot of except for cleaning up. I might rearrange a little bit. I haven't done that yet. I've planned on using some of the new Star Path assets to what do I hear? Oh, is that? Oh, it's this. It's the well. I thought I had left one of those little spheres around. Look at this. I have a chest in here. There it is. All right. But yeah, so nothing much is going on. As I said, we're still kind of passing time through Dreamlight now, waiting for the update, which is in a month. A month from today, I believe. Let's have a look. 30 days from today, the current Star Path will end. I mean, that's a lot of time still. So, but we got the daily show. We got other games to play. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna chat. Hey, this isn't just about Dreamlight. We're come in here and we chat, each and every day. See what everyone's doing. Try to give some game tips in other games and play other games. So we got plenty of fun to be had. And of course, today is Saturday, so we're going to talk about animal shelters. Please get down and volunteer at your local animal shelter if you can get there this morning. If not, please go on my Twitter and share all the animals that are on there. Really sad story on there yesterday that just broke my heart. A dog, a German Shepherd, a beautiful German Shepherd named Randy was he was disposed of, let's put it in a kind way, and he just just before that happened, he had a foster that was signing on to take him. So in other words, as this poor dog is walking down, the hallway, there was a foster that was wanting to pick him up, and it was too late. They didn't get to him. And those stories, I mean, it's hard to see anything, it's hard to see any dogs go or cats go, but it's even harder to see them go when they have someone waiting on them, and, if they had another hour, they would have made it. So, but that stuff happens in shelters. It's terrible to see, but it's so please, it's a great reason to go and share the animals on Twitter. It's a great reason to go and make sure you share the animals that I post on Facebook, and try to get these animals adopted before anything bad can happen to them. So that's what this channel is all about. We're here to save animals from nasty shelters and cruelty and all that, because you know what, the shelters, there's a lot of people who run these shelters who do not care. They're there to get a paycheck. They don't care about the animals. And I'm not saying that there's not any people who are there who, they do love the animals. There are people who do love the animals and are generally there to help. But there's a lot of people there, especially when you get up to the pencil pushers, that are there to collect a paycheck, and that is it. They don't care about the animals. So we're going to get off that subject because, it's Saturday. We want to, go out and help the animals, but I don't want to bring anyone down. I just want you to be informed about what goes on in these places. But enough of that. Let's get to trivia. Trivia for today. Yesterday I asked you what was the first animated movie nominated for the Best Picture Oscar, and in what year was it nominated for? And of course the answer is Beauty and the Beast. And we got a lot of different answers. I thought it was going to be a trick question, but it turns out that it got, that I have two answers. I thought the answer was 1992, that it was nominated. It was nominated, but what year, for what Oscars was it nominated for? That's kind of what I meant yesterday, and it was supposed to be 1992, but a lot of people got 1991, and I find that is accurate as well, because that's the year it was nominated, and, you know, when the nominations came out. So we're going to give you both. If you said 1991 or 1992, you will still get the credit for the answer. Because it just wasn't clear, was it? And Beauty and the Beast came out in 1991. Now, the trivia question for today is going to be kind of well, that's not kind of, it is. It's a Beauty and the Beast question. In the live-action Beauty and the Beast movie, I think it was 2017 it came out. Now, I might not be right about that, but I believe it was 2017. And I absolutely love this. It's one of the few live-action movies that I truly, truly love. When Dan Stevens came in as the Beast and did the song Nevermore, oh, what a beautiful rendition. I think it was more than a rendition. I think that was an original. The song Nevermore. But it was amazing. I thought he did a great job of singing. And if you don't know who Dan Stevens is, he was on that show Downton Abbey as Matthew Crawley, and great. And I guess that he practiced to sing this song in the live action of Beauty and the Beast. Anyway, for the trivia question of for today, in the live action movie, who played Belle, and what other movie series is she most notably known for? All right, who played Belle? And what other movie series is she most notably known for? Okay, that's the live-action version of Beauty and the Beast. I believe it's from 2017. I'm not going to swear on that, but I think it is. That's today's question for tomorrow, or for Monday. I will not be here on Sunday, everyone. I'm going to be putting up Star Wars Sunday videos tomorrow and stuff, and some more Lego. I'm going to be working on Lego videos all day. So I'll be taking the day off from Dreamlight. Not the day off from working, mind you, because I'm always working. But the day off from Dreamlight tomorrow, so I can get some Lego done and do some Star Wars Sunday. So please, please, please watch those videos. It's important that you watch them because it drives up the algorithm and more people view my videos, and consequently more people join in on trying to save shelter animals, and that is exactly what we want to have happen. I appreciate all of you taking the time out to do exactly that and help me save animals. I appreciate it so much, everyone. All right, let's get to today's question. Of course, I said it was Beauty and the Beast was nominated for Best Picture in 92 or 91. It was when the nomination was generated. So we will take both answers because they're both right. All right, let me find the comments question. We got a lot of keywords. I want to make sure I don't miss any questions here. Okay, we have the first question is from Holly Larson. Hello, Holly. Good morning to you. Beauty and the Beast is in 1991 was the first animated movie nominated for Best Picture. Yes, and I think it lost to I want to say it lost to Silence of the Lambs, maybe. Boy, that brings back something, doesn't it? If you were watching that. RedK says, I remember a while back YouTubers had to warn us about scammers in their comments section. I was hoping that they went away, but I guess not. They just changed tactics. Yeah, as long as you're online, there's always going to be scammers. No matter where you go, RedK, there's always going to be scammers. Someone trying to get, either your money or your address, whatever. There's always going to be people, as long as you're online, as long as you're out in public, whatever, you take that risk. You just have to protect yourself a little bit better, especially online. It's not really hard to do so if you're cautious. I don't open up strange emails. I don't never click on links that, you don't know 100% who they're from. We all know that kind of stuff, right? We all know how to combat these kinds of people. But yeah, now we have the new AI technology that is recreating people's faces, is recreating people's voices. I saw a lot of people who are taking these songs, even songs that they've written themselves, right? And used people's voices like Elvis. They'll take Elvis's voice and they'll take one little clip of his voice, they'll copy that, and then they'll put it into their AI program, and it will sing on an entire song that this person has written, or any kind of dialogue this person has written. You can take and have Elvis recite your high school speech or whatever. I don't know, your graduation speech if you wanted to. That's the things that they can do today. They can take your face, whatever. So yeah, you just have to be a little more cautious and understand when content creators like myself tell you, I'm never going to ask you for a donation. If anyone comes to you, especially if someone private messages you, I don't private message anyone unless it's part of the contest. And then they private message me first. I'll say it on the show, private message me, what console you want, your, etc., etc. But I'll never out of the blue just, for no reason, I am someone, or and say, hey, do you want to donate to my channel? Never. It will never happen. It will never happen. I'll never ask you for money, ever. That's not what this channel's about. This channel is about saving animals and helping people if need be. But did I say need me? Need be. Come on, Gray. Use your words. But I'll never ask you for a dime. Okay, I never will. I won't ask you for that on this channel. So, yeah, you just have to always keep that in the back of your head. If it's out of the ordinary, if it's not normal, then it probably is not something that is legit. Okay. RedK says it was Beauty and the Beast in 1992. Thank you, RedK. I'm going to say that is correct. RedK says, I just heard my comment. I didn't realize it sounded like I was saying that I didn't like Vancouver. No, it's not that. I don't think it sounded like that. What I meant was I like all Canada, but back then I only liked Vancouver. Okay, that's fine. Vancouver's nice. Yeah, it's nice. I love that area. I like that British Columbia area, and up near Seattle, and I know Seattle's not in Canada, but you know what I mean. It's near British Columbia. On that end of the United States is what I mean. Way up in that corner of the United States. I'm gonna see comments, Gray. That Seattle's not in Canada. Yes, I know Seattle's not in Canada. All right. Brenda McBride says, happy weekend, Gray Man. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Brenda. Same to you. Brenda says, the scamming, I thought I was going to say screaming. The scamming has been wide-ranging among content creators. The scammers use, I think, Telegram, not regular email. Telegram? I've never heard of that. Many creative have been putting out disclaimers and warnings. Yeah, so that's exactly what happened. I saw Lee Asher from the Asher House. I was watching one of his videos, and let me tell you something. Lee Asher, if you guys haven't seen Lee Asher, this man is an angel walking the planet. If anyone is a Lee Asher fan, Lee Asher is an angel walking the planet. This man loves dogs, and he loves all animals. I think he's got an alpaca, and I've seen him have a few kittens and stuff. This man, he's living my dream, all right? And I'm not jealous of him. I am in awe of him. He is an amazing, amazing man, and I can't say enough about this guy. He has a heart of gold. This dude's an angel. So I watch him. I watch him, and I watch a few of the dog rescue channels. I watch Victor Larkill is another angel. Just these people, they have hearts of gold. I mean, amazing. Anyway, I was watching Lee Asher, and Lee Asher said that there was some scammer out there using his voice and contacting people and scamming some of his subscribers. And I'm like, oh, don't ever do that. So yeah, I was like, I'm going to be clear. I'm going to make it clear that I'll never ask you for money. I don't have a donate button or anything like that. I don't ask. If I was going to ask for money, it would be on my channel, and it would be, like a donate button. But I don't even have that. So no. If anyone is asking you for money on the behalf of this channel, it is 150, 190, 200% a scam. Okay? If anyone is asking you for money on behalf of this channel or my Lego channel, anything, because I'll never ask you for money. In fact, I give you my money. So I'll never ask for it. I give you my money. So, yeah, that will never happen. I can't say that enough. I'm sorry if I keep repeating it, but I just want to emphasize the point that that will never happen, because there are scammers out there, and they're dirty. They're scum of the earth. I hate to be so negative, but sometimes, people, I get people commenting sometimes like, Gray, you're such a positive person. Listen, I'm a positive person, yes, but I do have opinions. I do have opinions. Shelter, like people who kill animals in shelters, I detest. Okay, I detest, because you're choosing that career. So I have a few words to say. You're scum of the earth, because you're killing like innocent animals every day. That's your career. I mean, we choose our careers, so you don't have to be doing that. And if you do, I think you're just total, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to keep it positive today. All right. Thank you, Brenda. Brenda also says, I Googled the trivia question. No matter how I phrased the question, the answer came up as Beauty and the Beast 1991. The film came out in 91, so it wouldn't have been announced until January 1992. That's what I'm saying. The film came out in 1991, so it wouldn't have been out for the Oscars until 92. And that was actually what the original answer was supposed to be. But then so many people got 91, and I felt that I may have given the answer a little bit, I wanted it to be clear. It doesn't, 10 points, so, I'll take both. But originally it was 92, but 91 is fine as well. So it wouldn't have been announced until January of 92, so Beauty and the Beast would have been nominated in 1992. That is correct. That's correct, Brenda. Thank you. RedK says, I really like small... Okay, this is for your favorite TV shows. RedK says, I really like Smallville, Supernatural, and Teen Wolf. I don't know if Criminal Minds counts, because I stopped watching that show after Thomas Gibson got fired, but I would still watch past episodes. I said Ben 10, but I don't remember if I mentioned Generator Rex. Sorry about that. I read that wrong. Generator Rex, but I'm thinking about watching the Ben 10 reboot. Okay. Very nice. Absolutely some awesome shows in there. Smallville I've seen, Supernatural I've seen. Teen Wolf, I think I've seen the first couple episodes of it. Thank you, RedK. I told you, like I mentioned yesterday, like my favorite shows of all time are Cheers. Absolutely love Cheers. I love Ted Danson for some reason. I watch him on Cheers, and I've been watching him lately on Antenna TV on the show called Becker. And Ted Danson is just great. He's a great actor. I absolutely love everything he does. As Sam Malone, I thought he was perfect. It was the role that was meant for him. And as I said yesterday, that entire show, the cast just blends so well. They just complement one another. And I don't mean compliment like, hey, hey Cliff, you're looking awesome today. I mean, they're acting, they complement one another. They work with each other. It's just such a great blend of cast. Fraser Crane and Norm, that, and of course Woody Harrelson was hilarious on that show, and Coach. the old guy that ended up passing away on the show. But Woody Harrelson's where he got his start in his Kelly song. He wrote a song for his girlfriend, and it was just like Kelly, 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 Kelly. He just sang Kelly the whole time. It was just hilarious. It was a hilarious show, and I hated it when it ended. I remember that scene with Sam Malone and. Okay, spoilers. If you haven't seen the last episode of Cheers, I'm going to spoil it right now, so turn it off fast forward right now. When, like, they close the door and Sam is like, sorry, we're closed. And that was it. That was the end of the show. I was like, oh, no. But great show. Seinfeld was pretty good, too. You got to admit. I mean, Seinfeld was a great comedic show, but if I wasn't going for that kind of genre, then my favorite show was The Sopranos. Well done show, very well written, very well acted. James Gandolfini he just doesn't look like the kind of guy. He has that kind of high voice like this, but just a perfect mob boss, and it was a great show, and it won all kinds of awards. If you haven't seen The Sopranos, it's very violent, right? It's about the mob, but a very good show. So I think, I like The Witcher and stuff like that as well, but I think the two favorites are Cheers and The Sopranos. Brenda McBride says, by the way, or no, BYW, Silence of the Lambs won the Oscar. Yes, indeed, it did. Silence of the Lambs. Anthony Hopkins. I had to laugh at Anthony Hopkins the other day because... I forgot what he said. He said something about Marvel movies, like Marvel movies are something. I forgot what the word was, but he was saying that that like he didn't like to act in Marvel movies because they weren't real, and so I was like, Anthony Hopkins, everything that you do isn't real. You're an actor. It's not real. Just because it's a Marvel movie, and I forgot what the word he used, but it was something that made light of, the Marvel movies and how they weren't serious or whatnot, and he said they were kind of, they just aren't, like, he said they were, like, fake or something, and I'm like, everything you do is fake, Anthony Hopkins. You're an actor. So, yeah, he was on his high horse there. It was about a week ago. Oh, do you mind not humming while I'm talking? It really, my mind cannot work like that. I can't hear something else while I'm speaking because it's like when you're trying to count like numbers on something. You're counting something, and someone comes in and starts saying 10, 8, 5, 3, 12, 18. When I hear someone else talking while I'm talking, that's where my mind goes. By the way, Silence of the Lamb won the Oscar. Funnily enough, it could have also been titled Beauty and the Beast when you think about it. That is true. Very nice, Brenda. That could really be Beauty and the Beast. Anthony Hopkins deserved the Oscar in that movie, though. He was pretty freaky in that movie. Clarice. Hello, Clarice. I absolutely loved it. Kristy Crow says Beauty and the Beast 91. Yes, thank you, Kristy. Kristy Crow says they did not say this was the biggest update. I am not sure. They did say this was the biggest update. I'm not sure how. I got one character, and I think big updates have to do with the new characters. I think it was because it was the ending. Are you talking about Dreamlight, right? I think it was because it was the ending of the story line for, spoilers. I think it was because... Sorry, I had to cough. I think it was because it was the ending, right? The ending of the story for Dreamlight. At least, chapter 1 of the story. I think that's what they meant by this was the biggest... It really wasn't that big, was it? It had one character in it, and, I agree. I mean, if you're looking content-wise, I didn't think it was that big. But, I guess Gameloft knows. I don't really know. So, but now we're waiting on the next update, hopefully with Vanellope. I'm excited to see her walking around my valley. I hope she gets a really cool. They need like a speedway on here, and they need to call it the Speedstorm Speedway, and then they need to cross the games. That would be fun. That would be great. Angela Davis says, "Good morning. For trivia, it was Beauty and the Beast in 1991. I hope you have a magical day." Well, thank you, Angela. You too. We've got what is this? Luber Gaming says on Don't Get Scammed. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. Thank you. Angela Davis says, "Hello again. For my favorite TV shows, I narrowed it down to 3. The first is Charmed, second is Bones, and the third is Friends." I wonder when someone was going to say Friends. Friends had some pretty funny shows. I have to agree. But when I used to live with friends, we would have nights where we would hang, or we would binge. Sorry, my tongue didn't want to work. We have nights where we would binge watch Bones together, have popcorn or other various snacks. Oh, wonderful! Snacks are always good to have. Wonderful. I don't think I've watched any of those. I've seen a few Charmed, but I think don't they have like a new rebooted Charmed out now or something? I watched the old one a few times, but yeah, I think they have a new one out. Neojet says, "Good morning, gamers, or time of day. For trivia, in 1991, Beauty and the Beast was nominated for Best Picture, which is fair because it's beautiful. It is. It was an amazing movie. It still is an amazing movie. Anyways, on other news, I'm trucking along. Grandma is getting better. Oh, that's awesome. It's so good to hear. I'm glad that your grandma is improving. So always prayers and best wishes to you and your family, Neojet. And yeah, I did listen to yesterday's video. I just didn't feel like commenting. That's okay. You don't have to comment. That's all right. But I'm glad when you do, and always hope that everything is well with you guys. So thank you for your concern. You're welcome. Honestly, I'm not super sure what my favorite TV shows are or is at the moment, because I just haven't been able to sit down and watch any. I was trying to get into the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles TV show, which I believe is Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's also Cuphead that me and Mom have been watching on and off. I guess I currently don't have a favorite TV show. You know what, Gray? You're my favorite TV show because we watch you on Mom's TV. Have a magical Christmas day. Well, thank you so much, Neojet. I appreciate it. Hey, I'm someone's favorite TV show. That's a new one. Thank you very much, Neojet, and I'm so glad that your grandma is getting better. Please give her my my best wishes and hope that she gets well soon. I hope that your grandma watches your favorite TV show with you. Hi, Grandma. There, I'll say hi, Grandma. Hi, Neojet's grandma. I'm glad you are getting better. Should she be watching the show with Neojet? So happy to hear that she's improving. So, we have Pink Rose. Good morning, says Pink Rose. Good morning, Pink Rose. Happy Saturday to you. Trivia answer is Beauty and the Beast 91. Yes! My mom is out of the ICU. That's amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. Still not sure when she's coming home, but she is getting better. Yeah, I hate hospitals. I hate hospitals. It's not my favorite place. I don't know many people who enjoy hospitals. But I'm glad that your mom is getting better. Please, again, give her my best wishes, and if she's watching, so happy you are getting better, and better days are ahead. So that's all we need to really focus on. Yeah, get out of that hospital. No, I don't like going to the hospital. There's sick people there. I don't want to be sick. So Pink Rose says, my favorite TV shows are Breaking Bad. Very good show. That was an awesome show. Cheers is one of my favorite, and Friends, says Pink Rose. Yeah, Friends is fun. I don't know. I mean, I thought it was okay. It was one of those shows of I guess that time. But if I'm gonna choose a show that is competing with Friends, it's gonna be Seinfeld. I thought Seinfeld was so funny. Just a lot of episodes on that just made me laugh so much. But I have more, but these three are at the top of my mind. Have a magical day. Thank you, Pink Rose. Those are great shows. Cookie Coco OG says, hello, Gray Man. One of my favorite Disney movies was the first to be nominated for an award, Beauty and the Beast in '91. Thank you so much. That is correct. Cookie Coco OG also says, hi, Gray Man. I agree with my Gray Man citizen who said that Dreamlight Valley is getting boring. Dreamlight Valley does get boring between the updates because there's nothing to do. We've all said that they should add quests in between and stuff to do every day, like daily quests, and it needs it because look at we're standing here. I mean, yeah, you can rearrange your valley, but you can only do that so many times, right? You can do that kind of stuff, and then it gets to the point of where I can't move another tree. I can't move another tree. They need to do things like they do in Speedstorm. Speedstorm they've done beautifully. There's something to do with it in there every day. You're working towards improving your racers. You're always something to do in Speedstorm, and they need to take that model and use that in Dreamlight Valley. So, because basically what Dreamlight is you come in when I have an update, you spend a week here, and then you're off for almost close to 2 months. And that's not a way to run a game. You're not gonna know. I know they've added premium shop. That doesn't really work. It doesn't keep people here. So what's what you want? I mean, if I have to move out of Dreamlight Valley because people are dropping like flies, I mean, I don't run the Daily Show because of Dreamlight Valley, right? This Daily Show is about the entire channel. It's not the Dreamlight Valley Daily Show. It's just the Daily Show. And obviously I have done the Daily Show from Diablo. I've done it from Speedstorm. I can do it from any game I want. I just choose Dreamlight because this is where I started, and it's kind of like familiar territory. But I could do this show anywhere. But I'm hoping that Dreamlight pulls through. But they need to get more to do in this game. Cookie Coco also says, if the Scrooge shop gave better rotation of good items to decorate with, we could spend our time decorating in between updates. Yeah, but that gets old really fast. But I have stopped playing Dreamlight Valley because it is so boring. I have been acting up on Oxenfree to prepare for Oxenfree 2 coming out this month. Oh, okay, awesome. I don't think I've ever played that game. I am going to be playing on this channel Pikmin 4 next week. I might do some Sparks of Hope on Mario this weekend, and just to get in, because I haven't beaten that game yet, and I absolutely love that game. I love strategy games and tactical games, and I love it when it's with like Mario and the Rabbids. They're so funny. Thank you so much for that comment, and we will have updates coming up. Yeah, you have to fill in, unfortunately, and it's not fun. So Shauna Rice says the first Police Academy movie was filmed right near my house in what does that say? I don't know how to pronounce that, Shauna Rice. Etobicoke, part of Toronto, Canada. I'm sorry if I'm reading that wrong. I gotta in the Etobicoke. I don't know what that is. Okay, but that's awesome. Thank you, Shauna. So it was filmed up there. The first Police Academy movie. Well, that's a really old movie. Shauna Rice says, my favorite TV show growing up was Married with Children. That's a funny show. What is his name? Ed O'Neill? Was hilarious. I watched him in the movie Dutch, and that was so funny. But yeah, great show. Joy Howell says, Beauty and the Beast was nominated in '91 for Best Picture, and my favorite all-time TV shows were Murder, She Wrote, Hunter, and The Equalizer. Whoa, those are like 80 shows. Hunter, I remember that on reruns. And Equalizer, I don't think I've seen many of those. I think they have a remake of that out too. Alright, someone's playing. Stitch, do you mind? Sir Duxworthy says, don't get scammed, good luck. If you are buying moonstones and getting the so-called premium crap, you're getting scammed. And now they announced on top of all that they're going to sell expansions going forward. Yeah, they announced that from from the start that they will be doing paid expansions here in Dreamlight Valley. I don't know if that's ever gonna, but yeah, it became one big scam, and I'm officially most likely done now. I was considering returning until they said that. Okay. Well, we'll see when that happens. I don't know. We'll see when that happens, and if their updates are worth anything. I don't know if they'd, it depends, I guess. I'd have to see what it's all about first before I made any kind of judgment on it. NeptuneMama says Beauty and the Beast was nominated for Best Pick in 1992. Tried to stay cool. I don't have AC, so I'm just trying not to melt, but luckily it's only 90 here. Only 90? When I see 90, I'm like, oh no, only 90. When people say it's only 90, they live in a hot area somewhere, like Arizona or something, because when we see 90 here in the Northeast, it's like, oh, that's so hot. That's the hottest I've ever seen. We don't get a lot of 90s in the Northeast. Maybe 3 or 4 times a year, maybe a week if we're lucky. And but when we see it, it's like, oh, ACs are going to be running all week. Brenda McBride says, hey, great man. Well, hello, Brenda. Peter Ferguson says, TV shows I like are Dark Shadows, Doctor Who, The Avengers, and Cheers. Right on, Peter. I like all those shows, too. Doctor Who, I absolutely... Who's your favorite? Okay. On top of the question I already asked you guys about what's your favorite season, if you're a Doctor Who fan, who is your favorite Doctor? I'll tell you mine. Mine is Peter Capaldi. I thought he was my favorite Doctor. Just he had some wonderful scenes, right? And there's this one scene that I always quote, where he comes in and he's lost the love of his life, and he says he's like, and all his friends know he's sad because he's lost his wife, and he's like, everything changes and it's always sad, but everything begins again too, and it's always happy. Be happy. And I've loved that quote since I saw it. It's such an amazing quote, and because it's true. You're all, at one time in your life you're gonna experience sadness, but you won't always be sad. You won't always be that way. That's a promise, right? You won't always be sad, because you'll find happiness again as well. And so go out and be happy. And I just absolutely love that quote. I've often referenced it and he's my favorite Doctor, hands down. I know everyone loves what's his name, David Tennant. You ask 9 out of 10 people, they're probably going to say David Tennant, and I say, nah, Peter Capaldi's my favorite out of the Doctor Who series. So thank you, Peter. Awesome shows. Neojet says, also completely on an unrelated note, you can pick your team for the Splatfest, and I'm begging you, please at least watch the newscast for it. Okay, I'm going in there today, so I will. Deep Cut is super funny. Also, we went with mint chip simply because people tend to hate on mint ice cream, like they hate on my favorite Pokemon, which is Bulbasaur. In my opinion, the arguments against both are weak. Also, if you want to play with us without everyone having your friend code, you can make a pool code in Splatoon 3. I don't care if anyone has my friend code. I just don't get on there often enough. But I'm going to be playing Pikmin and stuff, so I might be on there more. So I'll put, what? I'm not afraid to put up my, or anyone knowing my code. It's just a code for a game, right? And we all could join the pool and have a party. Anyway, have a magical Christmas Monday. Okay. We could all join the pool and have a party. Pool party. All right. Thank you, Neojet. All right. That is all the comments for today. Let's go in and check out what we got for Scrooge's inventory. The show is, I'm a little long-winded today. It's Saturday, so. For $40,000 in the $40,000 showcase window, we have got the Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph's sturdy overalls for $40,000. That's a lot of cannolis.
Thank you kindly.
What else do we have here? We have, for $3,000, we've got the blue fishing waders from Mickey and Friends. All right. Thank you. Scrooge. 330. Oh, he's sitting down. Maybe he won't. Oh, see? How did he do that? That was instant. Blue backpack for $330.
Bye-bye now.
$1,000 for these green lace-up combat boots from Wreck-It Ralph. I'm excited for Vanellope. 5,600 for black goggles. Right, her Monsters Inc.
Bye-bye.
19,000 for silver rose earrings. So I know Dreamlight Valley is boring sometimes, but it is. It's boring, but you have to understand that the updates, I guess they weren't meant to be flown through in a week. They're meant to be, you know, spread out through time. And a lot of people do spread them out, but to keep from the game getting boring. But you know, it's just one of those games where you play through it and then you have to wait. It's a hurry up and wait. It's a hurry up and wait. $9.75 for the red sweats from Monsters Inc.
Thank you kindly.
It's like cookies, right? It's like it's a hurry up and wait. You know, you go shopping, and your mom or whatever has these awesome cookies that she bought, and you know that all the way home you've got cookies that are in the back out. You know, they're sitting in the grocery bag. You're just eyeing them. Look at those awesome cookies, and you're just waiting for them. You're like, oh, I can't wait to get home and eat these cookies. And then you go and you sit on the couch, you start playing video games, and your mind's on those cookies, right? And you see mom carry them in. Of course, you know, you don't help her carry them in. You just go and play video games and watch your mom carry them in. And in the top of the grocery bag sits those cookies. And she carries them in the kitchen, and you're like, oh, I want those cookies. Hurry up, bring them to me. And then it's like, oh, it's time for dinner. Oh, don't spoil your dinner. You can't have any cookies before you have your dinner. So then you gotta wait through dinner, and cookies are on your mind. So you eat your greens and you know, your vegetables and stuff, and still want cookies. And then finally, you know, it's after dinner, and you're kind of full. You're gonna go back to playing video games, but you still want cookies. Mom finally brings out some cookies, and you eat them all quickly. And now the cookies are gone. It's a hurry up and wait. Now you gotta wait for more cookies the next time you go shopping. That's how I see Dreamlight Valley, right? It's cookies. And once you get them, yeah, eat it fast, and then it's gone, and you gotta wait till you go shopping again. So that's the whole thing right there. All right, 25,000 for the. I know that was a very long way around the short story. Pink candy laden skirt from Wreck-It Ralph, and that's gonna run you 25K. 25K for that. 4,000 for this blue something suit jacket. Blue ting. I don't know what that says. That A looks like an O. I think it's an A. Blue tang. 2720. I guess I already own these. Monsters Inc. rectangular mirror. Okay.
Thank you kindly.
And we have 750 for the rectangular mirror again. Wooden Versailles floor is what it's supposed to be, and I'm going to buy that because you should always buy flooring.
Bye bye.
So I either got a cheaper mirror, or I actually got the flooring. So. 5440 for the shining mirror from Tangled. I already own that, so we don't need to purchase it. 3520 for clamped side table from Wall-E. I guess I already own that. I don't know where I got that from.
Thank you kindly.
I just never know what I bought already. 2160 for this ornamental palm fronds from Moana.
Goodbye now.
1800 for the Starry Stool from Toy Story.
Bye-bye now.
765 for the two-headed desk lamp from Monsters Inc.
Aw.
Beautiful.
Goodbye now.
360 for the small quirky teapot from Disney. Do I own that? I think that was someone said that was a prize before. I don't remember it because my mind really, I don't have a great recall. 689 for the lavish gray single bed. There are things I do remember. It's just, I guess it's just these like minor, these minor things I don't remember. 5440 for the Chandelier of the Deep.
Thank you kindly.
4,000 for the spray painted window from Tangled. And that is going to do it for Scrooge's Deal Inventory. Let's go outside and finish the shoe. Alright everyone, please make sure that you share, like, comment, and on both of my channels, please, the Lego channel and this channel, share it with your friends and your family. I'm going to be putting out a new Lego video in a little while on some more of the clearance items that I found at Walmart and Target yesterday. It was raining out, so I just went and I decided to go clearance shopping. Went into Target, went into Walmart, found some really good Lego deals, and I will be putting those up today on the Lego channel. So please go over and watch that, share it with your friends and your family so we can save more animals. That is the goal of this channel. It is to get more subscribers. It is to get people aware of what's going on in our shelters across, in the USA, across the world, because it happens everywhere. We want to save these poor animals. We want to end cruelty, call out these injustices that we see, no matter where you're at. If you're in the United States, if you're in Canada, if you're around the world, if you see a dog or a cat being abused, don't just drive. I've seen so many videos of like these animals laying in the road, and people just driving by and they don't stop to help. Please be a good citizen, be a good human being, and stop. You might be their only help. So if you see an animal in trouble, a person, anything, it could be a human, don't just walk by. If someone is in need, if some being is in, I've just seen so many videos of these animals that are in countries and they're in the road and they're crawling and people are just driving by, or on the street curb, people just walking by. It doesn't matter what it is, an animal or a human. Stop. Be a human being and use some empathy. We need more empathy in this world. It's just not one of those worlds where you ignore everything. You put blinders on and say, "Oh, it doesn't affect me." It does affect you. It affects you because you're a human being and you're supposed to care about other human beings and other animals and other species. So please don't walk by. Help. If something needs help, help. You might not think that anything is going to come about, and maybe it won't, but maybe it will. Maybe you'll end up saving a life, and that's important. That's important, everyone. Empathy is the most important resource that I don't know why I want to call it a resource. It's not really a resource, but emotion that we have. I'm sorry, I lost the word there for a second. I was looking for the word emotion. It's the most important emotion that we have, I think. If you're not empathetic towards other beings and other species, you're living a pretty lonely life, because it is so important. And it's so important that I forgot the word. But listen, my mind today, I've got so much. So emotion is what I was talking about. So I apologize for having a little brain freeze there. But that's me. I'm sure you guys are used to it by now. I've got brain freezes all the time. So anyway, have a wonderful day, everyone. Get out there, make someone's day, wish them a magical day, because that's how we change the world. Have some empathy. Again, if you see something out there, if you see, if you live in a hot environment, Texas, Arizona, I guess every place now is hot. If you see like a dog without water or tied outside, stop and tell someone. Say that dog shouldn't be outside. It's cruel. It's cruel to tie an animal out when it's 90 degrees outside, and bring your animals inside, please. All right, please, I'm begging of you. Let's treat animals better than we do, and I know some of you do that already, but. More empathy, and this would be such a great, much better world to live in. So, Alright everyone, I will see you later on today. I have some Lego videos coming out. We're going to have some fun. I'm trying to take you out to my workshop on that channel. If I can get out there today or tomorrow, I will be putting a new video series on my Lego channel about doing animation. Lego animation from my workshop. So I'm going to try to get out there and get that if it's not raining. Looks like it's going to rain out again. It was sunny out and now it's starting to get dark out again. But if I do, I will put it out there. Boy, this video is too long. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome weekend, everyone.